How you doing, folks? I am sure many of you have seen in the last couple of days the photo above of the amount of rough sleepers in Belfast city centre currently. There's approximately over 50 rough sleepers in Belfast city centre at the minute on a nightly basis. We've had 2 deaths on the streets in the last week alone. I know that there was another two people came close to death if it wasn't for the intervention of community and the voluntary sector who are basically out there working on the ground on a nightly basis. If it wasn't for organisations such as the People's Kitchen, I think the death toll would be much higher. I have contacted the chief executive of the housing executive and asked that we go ahead and open an emergency shelter over the coming winter months because I believe it's going to be a brutal winter and there is a real fear here that more people could freeze to death. Going forward, there's a bigger issue here in terms of we have a housing crisis. There's 10,000 people alone in Belfast living under housing stress. I think it's completely unacceptable in this day and age that Stormont, for over 28 years, has failed to build enough houses. We've only built just over 20,000 houses when we needed to build double that since the signing of the Good Friday Agreement. There is a rise in wealth inequality. The safety net, the welfare state is being dismantled. Lives are being crushed. It's completely, as I say, this is completely unacceptable. And my real frustration here is that Stormont is giving itself a 4-week break, a recess over the Christmas period. Well, the housing crisis and homelessness doesn't stop or go for a recess for 4 weeks over the Christmas break. I want to ask those MLAs across Northern Ireland, but in particular the 20 MLAs in Belfast, what are you actually doing to tackle the housing crisis and homelessness in this city? Apart from the usual photo opportunities and bland statements, because I think we're getting to the point now, a lot of things in Northern Ireland aren't working, and it's through the gross incompetence and negligence of Stormont. We're sick and tired of your bullshit. We want solutions. Talk to people. Tell us what you're doing, because I know you're going to have a nice Christmas in your warm, comfortable, well-off homes, while there's people out in that city centre who are freezing to death. To everybody else, take care. I'll speak soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.